Alright, let's talk about Iran. When you hear that word, your brain probably jumps straight to news clips. Tense music, serious-looking dudes in suits, maybe a protest or two. The myth: Iran equals one big, scary political headline. But here's the reality. Iran is a country, a huge one, and it's filled with people just living their lives. Imagine a place 4 times the size of California. Now cram about 86 million people into it. That's Iran. It's not a monolith. It's a massive, complex place with a history that makes most countries look like they just got out of diapers. It's a land of ancient cities, bustling bazaars, and yes, really good food. So let's just get the basics on the table. We're talking about a country nestled right in the Middle East, a major player in the region for, a few thousand years. The capital is Tehran, a sprawling metropolis that's home to millions. So, who are these 86 million people? First up, let's talk language. Most people in Iran speak Persian, which is also called Farsi. And Farsi is not Arabic. Different alphabet, different language family, different everything. It's like confusing Spanish with German. Azeri, Kurdish, Lori, other languages. It's a diverse tapestry of cultures. The main religion is Islam, but it's not the only one. Christian communities, Jewish communities, Zoroastrian communities. The point is, there is no single Iranian. Now, let's get into the vibe. The stereotype is that people are reserved, maybe even unfriendly. Wrong. The reality on the ground is something called taraf. It's a complex system of etiquette and politeness that can be confusing, but at its core, it's about extreme hospitality. It's why a taxi driver might refuse your money 3 times before finally accepting it. It's not a scam. It's a dance of respect. Iranians are incredibly social. They love to talk, debate, laugh, and most importantly, to share. A casual invitation for tea can quickly turn into a full-blown dinner with the entire extended family. What does daily life look like? For many young people, it looks surprisingly familiar. They're glued to their smartphones. They're on Instagram. They're studying like crazy to get into university because education is a huge deal in Iran. Doctors, engineers, artists, entrepreneurs. They follow fashion trends. They argue about their favorite soccer teams. They navigate traffic, complain about their jobs, and plan weekend getaways with friends. They are, in short, living their lives with the same hopes and frustrations as young people anywhere else in the world. And let's not forget the divide between the city and the countryside. Life in a mega city like Tehran is a whirlwind of traffic, subways, skyscrapers. If you want to understand Iran, you have to understand the central role of family. It's not just important, it's the bedrock of society. The family unit is the sun. Everything else orbits around it. We're not just talking about mom, dad, 2.5 kids. We're talking about grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, second cousins twice removed. People often live in the same building or on the same street as relatives. Dropping in unannounced isn't rude, it's expected. Your business is everyone's business. Incredible support. A little bit of drama. Respect for elders is non-negotiable. Grandparents are treated like royalty. Wisdom is sought. Comfort is prioritized. Their word carries weight. When a grandparent walks into a room, you stand up. Deep respect ingrained from childhood. Powerful bond between generations. You can learn a lot about a country by what it celebrates. And in Iran, the king of all holidays is Nowruz. This isn't a religious holiday. This is the big one. It's the Persian New Year. It celebrates the exact moment spring begins. Think of it as Christmas, New Year's, the 4th of July, all rolled into one 2-week-long party. Preparations start weeks in advance with a massive spring cleaning called Khane Takani, which literally means shaking the house. You clean everything, buy new clothes, get ready for a fresh start. The centerpiece of Nowruz is the Haft Scene table. It's a special display with 7 items that start with the letter S in Persian. Sabze, wheatgrass sprouts for rebirth. Samanu, a sweet pudding for wealth. Senjed, dried fruit for love. Seer, garlic for health. Seeb, apple for beauty. Somak, a spice for the sunrise. Sirke, vinegar for patience. Families gather around the Haft Scene to ring in the new year. But celebrations don't stop there. Another huge one is Yalda Night, or Shabby Yalda. It happens on the longest night, the winter solstice. The idea: stay up all night together so the sun wins its battle against darkness. Gather with family, eat, talk, eat red fruits, watermelon, eat red fruits, pomegranates. The red color symbolizes the dawn. Read poetry. A book of Hafez is in almost every home. On Yalda, people open it to a random page for a poetic fortune. Oh, the food. Iranian cuisine is slow-cooked, aromatic, and rich. The national dish, cello kebab, grilled meat with saffron rice. But the real magic is in the stews. Khoresht, gourmet sabzi, an herb stew like a forest in a pot. Fesenjan, a sweet savory stew of walnuts and pomegranate molasses. Food isn't just fuel. It's an expression of love. It's a centerpiece of every gathering. It's a direct line to the heart of Persian culture. Okay, let's do a little rapid-fire myth-busting. Myth number 1. Iran is a cultural desert stuck in the past. Reality check. Iranian art is exploding. The country has a world-renowned film industry that has been winning international awards for decades. Directors like Asghar Farhadi have won Oscars. There's a thriving contemporary art scene in Tehran, with galleries showcasing bold new painters, sculptors, photographers. And poetry isn't some dusty old tradition, it's alive. People casually quote Hafez, Rumi, the way Americans might quote Jay-Z. It's deeply woven into the modern fabric of life. Myth number 2. Iranians are all the same. This one is just lazy. As we said, Iran is a mosaic of different ethnic groups. You have Persians, Azeris, Kurds, Lurs, Baloch, and Arabs, each with their own unique music, clothing, and traditions. Thinking all Iranians are the same is like thinking everyone in the United States is a cowboy from Texas. So, what's the takeaway here? Iran is not a headline. It's a home. It's a place where ancient history lives alongside modern ambition. The true spirit isn't in government press conferences. It's in the Tehran metro at rush hour. It's in the quiet reverence of a family reading poetry on Yalda night. It's in the taste of a perfectly cooked kebab. It's in the intricate patterns of a handmade rug. It's in the incredible, unconditional hospitality shown to a stranger. That is the Iran that gets lost in translation. The special sauce of Iran is the people's resilience. They've navigated immense challenges, economic pressures. They've navigated immense challenges, cultural shifts. Yet they have held on to their identity with fierce pride. They maintain a deep connection to their millennia-old culture, while simultaneously creating new art, new music, and bold new ideas, honoring the past while building the future. It's a nation of artists, poets, scientists, and dreamers. These small, everyday acts are what truly define the nation. It's the baker who gives you a piece of fresh, hot bread to snack on while you wait. It's the taxi driver who wants to have a deep conversation about philosophy. It's the students who gather in parks to play guitar and sing. These moments of human connection are the real story. They build a community founded on kindness, respect, and a shared love for a culture that is rich, deep, and profoundly beautiful. This is the Iran that deserves to be seen. Ultimately, the myths fall apart under the weight of reality. So be curious. Go beyond the 30-second news clips. Read a poem by Rumi. Try cooking a Persian stew. Watch an Iranian film. Or talk to an Iranian person you meet. You'll discover a world that is far more vibrant, warm, and complex than you ever imagined. You'll find a place not of fear, but of family, food, and a deep, enduring hope for the future. Iran is a country of real people, with a story that is still being written, and it's a story worth listening to. Forget the 24-hour news cycle for a second. The real story of Iran isn't just about politics. It's about the poetry, the picnics, the incredible hospitality, and the people who navigate their day-to-day with a grace and resilience that is honestly kind of mind-blowing. Now, let's be real. This isn't a simple story, it's complicated. But the media often flattens it into a one-dimensional cartoon. They give you the scary villain music, but forget to show you the kids playing soccer in the park. They show you the stern faces, but cut away before you see those same people laughing with their friends over a cup of tea. What we're going to do is zoom in past the headlines. We're going to look at the Iran you don't see on TV. The Iran of families, of food, of art, and of a culture so rich it's practically dripping with history. Think of it this way: judging Iran only by its politics is like judging America only by what happens on C-SPAN. You'd miss out on everything. You'd miss the Super Bowl. You'd miss Beyoncé. You'd miss the sheer chaotic beauty of a Costco on a Saturday afternoon. Iran has its own version of all that. It has its own rhythm, its own passions, and its own brand of everyday life that is so much more interesting than the simplified narrative we're usually fed.